Urban Affairs Committee meeting to order. It is Monday, December 22nd. We were supposed to begin at 7, but we're starting at 7:11. We have one item on our agenda, order number 25-109-581, special permit application from Lifestyle Fit LLC, doing business as FRVR Athletics for a proposed gym for physical fitness classes, team strength and performance training, fitness education, nutrition education. Am I echoing? And training and the sale of related fitness clothing and merchandise to be in an existing building at 214 Cedar Hill Street. So we have the applicant with us, Logan Filolos. Logan, if you want to come and sit in the well, and I don't know if you have a whole copy of the packet, or if you just have, you take that if you want, but.
Thank you.
I don't know if you have any comments you want to make before I just go over a few things on my list, and then we'll get into the decision.
Sure, no comments on my part.
Okay. All right, so we have the draft decision. We had comments sent to us by the department heads. William Payton from the building commissioner had no comments. Jeffrey Emanuelson from the fire department, assistant chief, no issues with the special permit. Paul Dinwoody, Board of Health, no comments regarding the special permit. Priscilla Ryder, Conservation Sustainability Officer, said if they aren't doing anything outside the building and it's only a use change, then I don't see any need for conditions and I'm all set. Dave Georgie, Chief Marlboro Police Department, does not have any concerns about this special permit application. And Thomas DePercio, the city engineer, the engineering division, also does not have any concerns with the special permit. So we all received the draft. I also passed out just a one-pager. As I stated, the petitioner did not add any conditions. It just sort of ends with that adherence to the conditions as may be required. So I went back through and looked at a couple of past similar special permits that we had, that I looked at what they had for their special permit conditions that we put in, and I just have them listed so we can kind of talk about them at the end when we finish up with the going over the draft. So the decision on the amendment to a special permit, order number 25-109-581, I don't know if this is an amendment, it's a decision on a special permit. I don't think we ever had a special permit before, did we? Okay. City Council of the City of Marlboro held a public hearing November 17th, 2025 for the special permit from Lifestyle Fit LLC, doing business as FRVR Athletics for the proposed use as a gym and physical fitness classes, team strength and performance training, fitness education, nutrition education and training, and the sale of related fitness clothing and merchandise in the existing building at 214 Cedar Hill Street, Industrial Zoning District, and such special permit shall be granted subject to the proposed findings and reasons for approval. The findings of facts. Number one, the applicant, Lifestyle Fit LLC, is a Massachusetts limited liability company with an address of 6 Camelot Circle, Dudley, Mass. Number two, the applicant is a lessee of legal interest in 214 Cedar Hill Street with 5,700 square feet within an existing building of 28,172 square feet and lot size of 79,279 square feet. Number three, the use falls under retail sales and service uses less than 75,000 square feet in zoning district I, and is allowable with a special permit under Article 8, Section 650-59A. The use, number four, the use. I'm sorry, did you question, Councilor Doucette?
Yeah, just a general question. I'm not sure if this was brought up earlier, but is there going to be shower facilities for members?
Not upon opening, as we had talked to the building commissioner, but down the line, I do have a contractor who's submitted a proposal.
Okay, but at the initial beginning, there will be no shower facilities?
Correct.
In the long run, there will be. Okay.
There is a shower facility in the building next door.
Okay. Yep. Me or her? Yeah, bring it closer to you. You can pull it closer.
Thank you. Yeah, you can just leave it on for you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Of course.
Let's see, where were we? Number 4, the use is consistent in business nature to the surrounding area and similar in effect to those properties and current businesses adjacent to and surrounding 214 Cedar Hill Street and similar to the business uses allowed in the industrial zoning district. Number 5, the use will not generate any additional light leaving the property. Little to no additional signage or exterior lighting is anticipated. Number 6, the use does not create any additional noise or other nuisance associated with noise and is consistent with the industrial zoning district and poses no concern to adjoining business. Number 7, the use does not create any additional nuisances associated with odors or smoke. It will not generate or store any hazardous waste. Number 8, the use satisfies the off-street parking city zoning 650-48A of more than one spot per 2 occupants of off-street parking as is required under 650-48A. 10, small-scale assembly as shown in plans herewith. Number 9, the applicant submitted an application for a special permit to the City Council in accordance with the rules and regulations promulgated by the City Council for the issuance of a special permit. Number 10, pursuant to the rules and regulations of the City Council for the City of Marlborough and applicable statutes of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, City Council established a date for a public hearing on the application, and the City Clerk for the City of Marlborough caused notice of the same to be advertised, determined that notice of the same was provided to abutters entitled thereto in accordance with applicable regulations and law. Number 11, the Marlborough City Council pursuant to MGL Chapter 40A opened a public hearing on the application on Monday, November 17th, 2025 at 8 p.m. The public hearing was held at Marlborough City Hall and City Council chambers. The hearing was closed on November 17th. Number 12, the applicant presented testimony at the public hearing detailing the use, describing its improvements to an existing building. And 13, at the public hearing, no members of the public spoke in opposition to the use, and there was no resistance to the use. In number 12, was there something besides the and, or can we strike the and, since number 13 sort of finishes the sentence? Describing its improvements to an existing building.
I believe you can strike it.
I'm sure the solicitor would look at that anyway, but. All right, number 14, the use is similar in character and similar in effect to the business uses of the industrial zone, utilizes an existing building, which unit is currently vacant, and provides the community with valuable services. Number 15, the applicant has complied with all rules and regulations promulgated by the Marlborough City Council as they pertain to special permit regulations. And number 16, the City Council finds that the proposed use of the site is an appropriate use and in harmony with the general purpose and intent of the zoning ordinance of the City of Marlborough when subject to the appropriate terms and conditions as provided herein. The City Council makes these findings subject to the completion and adherence by the applicant to the conditions as may be required. So any comments, anything on this? I know I had made, one of my notes was that we would have something in the conditions on parking. And I know you have, number 8 is the plans, which in the packet everybody got. There was a Exhibit A and an Exhibit B, so I don't know if we need to specify that the plans, detail the plans, Councilor Ossing?
Yeah, so where it says, underlined it, I would just make reference to Exhibits A and B. As shown in the plans herewith, I would say is shown per Exhibits A and B that the applicant submitted that shows where the parking would be.
Thank you.
That would be in number 8.
Yep, number 8. Okay, so then, as I stated, I think we need to have some, or we could choose to just send this to the solicitor, and I'm sure he would add them. But I think we can do some due diligence, and then if he thinks there's anything else that needs to be added, he would do so. So I would suggest that we have the standard compliance with local, state, and federal laws. I can read what that is, if anybody wants me to, based on what's in every other permit that we have. Let me scroll
That's
down.
quite all right, Madam Chair. We don't have to go through boilerplate for the sake of it.
Okay, everybody's good with that language, compliance, it's in every one of our special permits, is just a standard. All right, to add in the condition on the parking, and I'm suggesting that it say parking for staff and visitors shall be in spots 1 through 13 as shown on Exhibit A, 214 Cedar Hill Street, and may use other spots labeled off-street parking that are not assigned to other tenants of the building. And if
Yes,
the
Madam Chair?
solicitor wants to wordsmith it, Councilor Doucette?
Is there assigned parking for your unit for the building?
There's no direct assigned parking. What they've told me is that on Exhibit A, 1 through 13 is all my parking.
Okay.
They
Okay.
also said that like overflow on weekends, we could use the other side of the building as well.
Good. I just want to make sure if it's assigned, you know, if we're assigning it, we're allowed to assign it.
Yep.
So, okay, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Madam Chair?
Councilor Ossing?
So in the applicant's submittal, she actually has a item 6 here, is parking. You know, that's what
That's
they
kind
want.
of
I would
where
put that
I-
in there, that's what their landlords agreed to. I think that would be the easiest, and let the solicitor wordsmith it to,
Okay, so I have that.
Okay.
I know it's in.
Thank you.
So add parking, but take that language specifically. All right. I can do that is that okay with everybody else? What's in the
Yep.
packet on, what page was it on, or what
It's
part
on
of the
the next page.
document?
I'm not sure.
Everybody has where it is? It's it's almost like we have two.
7 pages into the
Yeah,
package, Karen.
on page 8 of, if you, your email copy, it says, see the off-street parking plan Exhibit A, and it really says labeled 1 through 13. So we'll just take that language. Signage is similar to other permits, and any signage installed or erected on the site shall meet the requirements of the sign ordinance of the City of Marlborough without variance. Everybody's okay with that?
Yep.
And the hours of operation. I don't know if everybody else seemed to have them listed. I don't know if you know what your hours are going to be.
Right now, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. is what I'm working within. There won't be classes that entire time, so it'll close in the middle of the day, things like that.
And that's Monday through?
Friday.
And then no weekends?
Weekends will start later, 6 a.m., and then close earlier, 2 p.m.
So I'm sorry, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.?
2 p.m., yep,
And that's Saturday and Sunday?
correct.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
If we list it that way and you change, though, then you need to come back in to amend the special permit. Is that correct? Counselor?
I was going to ask if you had any intentions of increasing your hours at any point in the future.
I don't think, not the weekday hours, for sure. And the weekend hours are shorter just to make sure that there's ample cleaning time. So the only thing I think might change is an extension on Saturday, but not on Sunday.
Okay.
But that's not something I have plans for.
Okay. You would have to come here and to get
Okay.
Yeah, so
Change.
one of them, the Ninja Twins, theirs reads, "The hours of operation of the facility shall not be earlier than 8 a.m. or later than 8 p.m. on any given day." So we could word it that way, not earlier than 5 a.m., not later than 8 p.m.? I
That
mean, we can
works.
go later if you'd rather it be later, and then you don't have to open that late, but at least then you wouldn't have to come back if you think you might want to open till 10.
Say if I had a cleaning company come in at 9 p.m., would that?
Cleaning's independent.
Yeah,
Okay,
cleaning.
That wouldn't be operation.
Yeah.
I would do 5 to 9 p.m.
I didn't, okay, is that all right for everybody? So we'll have the same way, shall not be earlier than 5 a.m. and later than 9 p.m. on Monday through Friday, and then 6 a.m. to 2, Saturday and Sunday still works?
Can we just do the same hours for everything?
Sure, yeah,
I'll do that, please.
okay. On any day. It's easy enough. And then the certificate of occupancy required, no use of the premises will be made pursuant to this until a certificate of occupancy has been obtained from the building commissioner regarding the use. And I know you're waiting to have this done so you can go get that done. The one part though that concerns me is if you are going to have shower facilities, whether that changes anything, but we can worry about that when the time comes.
Okay.
Because my next one was, some of the prior permits had something called a required approval regarding sanitary conditions, where the Board of Health had to do an inspection.
Yep.
And I was going to call them today, but then I was not home all day long, and so I didn't get a chance. I don't know if they have to inspect gyms
Okay.
or not. So this one I'm going to leave off, but let the solicitor add if he thinks it needs to be there.
Madam Chair.
Counselor Ossing?
Yeah, so the Board of Health, Paul Dinwiddie said that he was all set with no comment, so I'm gonna make the
Assume
assumption,
that
but
there
if
isn't
he, but if he
anything?
finds he needs something, I mean, that should be simple enough to add.
Yeah, and I would have guessed that if there is shower facilities, that would be something he would inspect.
Okay.
But again, when that happens, then I don't know if you need to go back to the building commissioner to amend your special permit. So that could be a discussion with him
Okay.
when you do that. All right, so we will not include that. I'll still mention it so that the solicitor could, or I can double check with Mr. Dinwiddie to see, and then let the solicitor know. Is there anything anybody else feels? There's no food, you're not providing food, you are doing retail sales, which was the second part of what's in our rules for, I'm sorry, who? Counselor Vital?
Thank you, ma'am. The retail portion of it, all I vision is like a large room with some stuff that members can go, oh my God, I need to get something here. The retail is not going to be marketed to anyone other than members, correct?
Correct.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Madam Chair.
And will you have members, or is this kind of like an open
Yes, it will be membership-based.
membership? Okay, Counselor.
Thank you. There will be drinks, bottled water.
Bottled water,
Gatorade.
yes. And I know we had talked to the building department about putting in a water facility, like a water bubbler type
Sure.
of thing, to be up to
Okay.
code.
To fill water, fountain, water
Yes,
fountain.
exactly.
Okay, yep, okay, that's fine, thank you.
All right. I think water is probably a good thing to have for people that are, especially when they forget their water bottle or need to fill it back up again. Is anything else? Anybody have any issues? Counselor Ossing?
Thank you, Madam Chair. No, I think that this is good. I mean, we want to fill vacant office buildings. I mean, you heard Council Oram state that during the tax classification meeting. I think this is a good use, so commend that. So I think, you know, the use is okay. I would just make sure we send it when the solicitor gets it to put any, what I call the other standard conditions in what I call the normal format that we see a special permit come back in, but I'm sure he'll take care of that.
Yes, what's missing is the very last one, which must have gotten when I was trying to do it all in one, the recordation.
That's
That-
correct.
Yes.
And he'll add all that stuff on.
I was trying to go through and make sure I had everything on my list, but that one got shut off.
Motion to approve to send to the solicitor for final form?
I'm sorry?
Motion to approve,
As we have added. the-
as
add to the
amended
condition.
and sent to the solicitor for final form.
All right, it's been moved and seconded to approve the special, to recommend approval of the special permit with the conditions that we've added, with any others that the solicitor may add in. Is there further discussion? Counselor Preciado.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to echo Councilor Ossing's statement that it is exciting to have a small business open up, especially in that area. It'll definitely fill up a missing piece, I think, that should go there. And it's great that you know, I don't think you're going to bother any neighbors around there, which is nice, so I'm excited to have you there.
Thank you.
I think we all concur, so it's good. All right, no further discussion. All those in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those opposed? All right. Counselor Sargent voted. Is he a member or not a member?
I still need to sit down with Councilor Sargent to let him know.
Okay, so
It's just.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Urban
And
Affairs
we're
voted
missing a
for it.
member, so technically, we do have 5 members, but Counselor Nabin is absent tonight. All right, so 4 to 1. I know you're very excited about raising your hand and voting, so it'll be happening soon enough.
That's quite all right. Motion to adjourn? I'm sorry.
Before you move to adjourn, what I will suggest, because I know you're anxious to do this, we have a organizational meeting on January 5th where we will elect a new president, and that president will then appoint the new chairman and new committees. It could be basically the same. We do have 2 new members of the council. So assuming I remain on urban affairs, or regardless whether, I'm going to report this out, but what I hope to do is see if the solicitor can have this ready to be in proper form on the second meeting in January, which would be the Monday before Martin Luther King or the Monday after. And I'm not sure which date that will be yet until whoever's president sets the calendar. If it's the latter one, it makes it more likely he could get it done. If it's on the agenda, I can suspend the rules and we can vote on it that night. If it's not on the agenda, then I'll report it out. It'll lay on the table. Actually, I'll suspend the rules to refer it to the solicitor, where it would then lay on the table until our next meeting. Councilor Ossing?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yes, if the Urban Affairs Committee is okay, I would just say, if you, since you voted 4-0 to approve the amended with conditions and send with, subject to the solicitor review, Karen will get that to the solicitor now. If you want to get your report ready, the solicitor will have it available for whenever the next meeting is for the city council, and we can
Yeah.
address it at that time.
I
So it's either
don't
going to
want
be
to
the 12th or
push
26th.
to say, I mean, there's a lot of time, but the office had been one person. We do have the assistant solicitor coming back after the first of the year. So cross your fingers, it's actually on the agenda, but be prepared if it's not. Does that work for everybody? So I know she's anxious to get this going, and the sooner we get it approved, the sooner she can then, I mean, it has to then sit for 21 days, for appeal, but once that's done and there's no issues, you can then move to go see the building department. All right, now, ready for,
Motion to adjourn.
it's been moved and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor? 1, 2, 3. Are you voting, Counselor Ossing?
No, I was just waving goodbye to Logan, making sure she
All
has a
right,
good
so
evening.
we are adjourned at 7:34.